Alrighty, so the first Sploon stream we've had since the 24-hour charity stream. A decent smidge of things have happened since then. I can turn off the bar now, is what I can do since the main event is over. Also, hello, CJ and Mythic. Is we foot about the dog, or is it the other way around? Who knows at this point? The day goes pretty alrighty. A few things have happened. Do I need to adjust the volume? Nah, it's fine. It's fine. So, as I mentioned during previous streams, but I haven't mentioned, as of Splatoon, I don't believe. There's been a little bit of an issue with the back garden hose kind of leaking inside the house. Most likely the pipes must have like frozen during the winter and like cracked it or something like that. So whenever we turn off or turn on the garden hose out back, there's water seeping out of the wall. And, well, that kind of area is just kind of right around where this room is here. So, yeah, when we were working in the backyard and using the back garden hose a bit, until noticing that we were using it for a good while, and, well, a decent bit of water sunk into my back room and got the back carpet all damp. Now, if that turns into mold, that is a serious health hazard. Which is why my back couch is currently not at the back of the office here. While it's pulled forward, the doggy sadly doesn't have as much space as she would like here because of that. I can just go ahead and do this here. And there's currently a cable that is running across the floor and back there, and that is leading to like a carpet fan thingamabob. I don't know what it's freaking term is, whatever the term for something like that is. Also ignore, that's how many boxes get stacked up to have like to hold the lights that sit at like the back corners of the office. So there's like a little bit behind the scenes there. A carpet blower, I think it's called. That is what's currently hooked up. I don't have it on right now because it's hella loud, insanely loud. And we don't need that while we're streaming. I'll turn it on again when I'm done streaming. But I was upstairs for a little while watching a movie with family and such. And by the time that I came back down here and saw like the carpet blower was still going, my Smash Ultimate poster, my big one that's in the back corner over there, it was just blowing around like a flag in the wind with the blower. So I turned off the blower. It was like, oh. So yeah, I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that. I might move the blower to like the other side at some point here and then have it blow the other way. The carpet is a lot drier. Yeah, so hopefully don't need to worry about that as, a health issue or anything like that. And we shall see what happens on that front. How about we go this way for now? I don't know. Nice there, bud. Sure. Yeah, once you get the leak fixed, you could probably shampoo, assuming there's no subfloor damage. That's the thing. The fix, like, it's when you turn on the back hose, it's literally pouring out from the wall is the thing. That would be a fix that you need to literally like get in there with heavy equipment and probably dig out a massive portion of the wall. And we just get to the goal. And we just wound up replacing the soffits and repainting a whole bunch of the front of the house and whatnot, and that's already costing a decent bit lately. So to have another thing that's gonna cost anywhere from like 5 to 10 grand to fix this freaking leaking pipe issue in the wall, I don't know if that's really the best thing for, why did I go across? What the heck? I don't know if that's exactly the best thing for being in the cards right now, So, yeah, things are a little bit wacky like that right now. Yoink, I will gladly take that. Thank you. No, oh my goodness gracious, scary stuff. So, yeah, we might not get it fixed this year. We might just not use the back garden hose this year and see about next year, maybe? We'll see. We're not really sure what to do about that right now. We only just finished up today the painting and like whole front of the house redesign freaking stuff and whatnot, and that looks way better than it once did, so that's cool. But yeah, there's that. That's what's going on in life over here. Right after we fix one thing, and it seems like things are like pretty swimmingly going now, all of a sudden there's another thing to be fixed. But that's life in a nutshell. Not terribly caught up on the Harmonia lore. Is this office in your basement? Yes, it is indeedly do. my parents are gracious enough to allow me to keep on staying home, like, while I'm doing university. I'll likely move out after university is done. Sometime after that is most likely the case. Whoa, gosh, diggity darn it. In fact, that's something that's been in discussion a little bit lately. The place that I would most likely be moving into would likely be another house, not like an apartment or anything like that, because my Oma, so like my German grandmother, essentially is what that is, has talked to me a little bit lately about the idea of me potentially taking over the place that she's in right now one day, which has basically been like my second home growing up. My Oma and Opa were always kind of like a second set of parents to me with how much time I spent there, so she's been talking to me a smidge lately about the idea of taking over that place one day. Sometime like way down the line in the future. Not anytime remotely soon. But that's a thing that might happen in the future. So most likely I'll always be living in a house, at least. When that day eventually comes, I'd probably want to find like some sort of a roommate. Most likely make things a little bit, easier to manage payment-wise and whatnot. But yeah, that's basically like my housing plan in a nutshell. But for now, and for the next, like, couple of few years, I'm just gonna be here. I was living upstairs for a long time, but there wasn't a whole lot of space in that room. It was a very cramped kind of thing. But by moving down here, not only do I have a bedroom over there, you can see there's a light on right now because that's like my gecko's heat lamp. Also, you like my hidden posters there? Follow your dreams. That's what Diglett looks like underground. Don't fuckle with Shuckle. Anyway, I have like a whole bedroom over there, and you can see like a little bit of light coming out of my gecko's terrarium. And this whole other room here that wasn't really being used for anything. This room right here was just kind of like misc storage. This space where my desk is, there was like a small little table that had an old, CRTV on it. Hi. The couch is like the one thing that was here when I moved into this space. There was a exercise bike. There was like an elliptical. That same thing. That's what I meant essentially. Fire at will, I guess. Also, hello, Crystal. Hope things are going well today. That has since been moved upstairs. My old room upstairs is now the exercise room, basically, with like a couple exercise machines and such in there. So, yeah, the room that I was staying in is now the exercise room, and I was like, oh, this room that's not really being used for anything but like misc storage, and I guess the exercise room that nobody's even using as an exercise room, why don't I just turn this into like this super cool office space? So that's what it is. When the day eventually comes that I do need to, move out and whatnot, that'll be something interesting to figure out, like how the heck I would move all this stuff. Oh, that right there. But I don't need to worry about that for a good while yet, so I'm not gonna worry about it right now. I will need to worry about it one day, but I don't need to worry about it right now, so let's not worry about that, I guess. Look at that view, isn't it great? Oh my goodness, I'm bad at video games. But yeah, not DIYers down there? I don't know what that means. Like do-it-yourselfers? Huh, what? Does had a few home renovations in his day. Had a kitchen sink link in a row to it's literally in the wall, is the thing though. Like, the outside of the house is like this hard plaster concrete kind of stuff. You can't just break into there super easily. You need like super heavy duty equipment and whatnot. I mean, most of the things that we do around this place, we typically do ourselves. Like, we just installed a new AC unit this summer, and that was something that my dad and I did together. It was mostly him because he spent a lot of his life working in appliances and HVAC and whatnot. So we recently did all the freaking AC unit stuff, like hooking up the pipes, leading it through the house and whatnot, hooking up to the AC unit, hooking up to the furnace, that kind of stuff. We got that done. We got people who are actually professionals to replace the soffits on the house recently, but all the repainting that we did out there was just between my dad and I. Though he's very limited in the kind of things that he's able to do nowadays, but with the whole situation with his knees not being the best and him constantly waiting on surgeries and whatnot that keep on getting delayed or rescheduled and all kinds of wackiness there. But yeah, let's just see here. I appreciate it. There's CJ. Do love the Shuckle poster. Does the Shuckle have a name? I don't think the Shuckle has a name. Hi. Aww. She's been getting really achy and whatnot lately. I don't know if there's something that you want from me. Oh, is it because you brought your ball here? She she brought her ball here and was expecting me to throw it this whole time. Is what was going on there. But yeah, let's see here. Play enough Ring Fit in every room as an exercise room. This is true. This room is not good for an exercise room. The ceiling is really low, as we've established during Ring Fit. Yeah, you just want me to throw the ball. That's what it was. Yeah, the Mew is not for you. The Mew was from that Guzma nerd. Sure, I'll just keep on doing the ones that it recommends each time. I don't care enough. But yeah, way to get at it through the drywall? I don't think so. It was area houses are mostly wood with sliding attached to it. Don't know much about plaster. Where it's leaking is either in the upper back of like one of these walls or the furnace room that's right next to here. So like this wall right here, what's right on the other side of that is the furnace and the furnace room and whatnot. So it might be there, and we've been setting up the carpet heater a smidge in there as well in here because that's where the water's been like leaking into. I don't know if there's a way to get at it through the drywall or not. I'm not completely certain. I almost forgot what my jump button was for a second there. Wait, what the heck? Mythic team, name a Pokemon. What for naming the Shuckle on my poster? Truffle the Shuckle. Don't fuckle with Truffle the Shuckle. Is that what's going on here? You know, one of the recent episodes of my Mario and Luigi series that got published like just a few days ago was the one with the boss that's called Trunkle. So I named that episode Don't Fuckle with Trunkle because it made me think of that little poster that I have there. Did you bring your ball again? Where is it? Jesse, where's your toy? Oh, you're holding it. Can you drop? Drop. Jesse, drop. But yeah, the doggy's probably not that impressed about having even less space than usual because of the cable running across across the ground here because of that whole situation going on right now. All right, just guide the 8-ball. No problemo. Don't need to worry about a thing. Yeah, it is sweet, isn't it? You better not. You better absolutely not. But yeah, a genius and use, not gonna lie. What of the Hold on. Now you gotta remind me what the context there is. Of the name? Of the title or whatnot? It's about the timing, awaken your inner eye. Something like this. Oh yeah, the Pokemon thingamabob. You know, I've mentioned how I was thinking about potentially doing that Pokemon Black and White playthrough with like, oh my goodness, with green dyed hair, but like, I went into a couple salons earlier today just being like, what would something like that be like? What options are there? How much would that be? And like, what would I be looking at here? And, you know, if I did wind up doing something like that and I did that for like, you know, my whole head of hair here, that's the kind of thing that would stay in, you know, quite a decent while if I did do that. And would probably be decently pricey as well. What the heck is floating up there? Like, from the place that I went to earlier today inquiring about that, it seems like it could be anywhere from like 100 to a couple hundred if I want to do that to my hair. And who knows how long that would be and if that's something that I did. Like, it is something that I'm thinking about here and there, but like, I'm still undecided and, wait, how the heck do I get oh, there we go. So, we shall see. I mean, oh my goodness gracious, we're playing Metroid Prime Pinball over here or something. I don't know. I've never played Metroid Prime Pinball. So, yeah, we shall see about that. And both the places that I went into just kind of gave me funny looks for even, you know, asking about that as a guy, I guess. So, you know, there was that, and it's like, okay, if that is something I did wind up doing down the line, I really wouldn't feel comfortable doing it in a place where they give me funny looks and judge me for it, you know? Where you get that Shuckle poster, you kind of want one now. I'm pretty sure I got it from Comic-Con, honestly. I'm not 100% certain, but I'm fairly certain it came from a Comic-Con. Yeah, I can't wait for the big reveal of your hair color. If I did dye it, it would be green for Harmonia, but like, again, I'm still not sure whether I'm gonna do it or not. Alright, well that level there's done. That thingamabob is done there. Whoa, a new line, and there's a thing over there. You've logged 6 lines, you never view them on the Deep Sea Metro map. Say one of the 4 things, seek them out. I'd like to offer you a reward for finding a new line, pay me a visit. Because, it was Guzma that had suggested, like, if you hit like 2K for the charity stream goal, you should totally dye your hair green, and I decide to expand on that by saying like diet green and do a playthrough of Pokemon Black and White in the full cosplay there. I wouldn't do a green mustache. Mustache would probably be gone by that point if that was a thing that I wound up doing. Keep dodging till the time runs out. Okay. Wow, how about no? How about no? And the cherry stream didn't actually hit like 2K like on its own. Like, I do plan on rounding it up to 2K and, you know, having that be like my contribution there, essentially. But, I haven't actually made the donation yet. I was going to do that after Roller Coaster Tycoon World today because, you know, one of the things that we were going to do was the Roller Coaster Tycoon World stream for that. So I wanted to do a little bit of Splatoon and then switch over to Roller Coaster Tycoon World. So I'll probably do it like, you know, at the end of today or tomorrow because I figured like, oh, okay, if it's tied to the 24-hour cherry stream, that can be like connected to that in a way, I guess. Essentially, the Roller Coaster Tycoon World stream would be like the very short continuation of the 24-hour cherry stream. But like, oh, sweet, we did the thing. So I'll probably, you know, donate like right after that. And yeah, I'll bring it up to 2K. Whoops, I was on this layout, sorry. I'll bring it up to 2K, but does it necessarily count when I'm bringing it up to 2K myself? And that's where the debate lied, where it's like, okay, it's not like guaranteed I'm gonna do it like it said on the thingamabob then, but it's in the realm where I'll think about it. And I have been looking into things and thinking about it, and it's given me some serious thought, you know. No, the mustache of power, the mustache of harmony. Hate this level. Remember, it makes you look bad at these games. Watch, I'm gonna go like right off the edge like immediately this time. You will have spoken way too soon. Away we go, climb your way to the goal. So that's what's going on with that. I have actually like, I showed it off during one of the previous streams, but I have actually been looking at my Pokemon Platinum layout. Why is my chat off, by the way? There we go, jeez. I have actually been looking at my Pokemon Platinum layout and seeing if, you know, I can edit that to make it be like a fitting Pokemon Black and White thing. And this is what it looks like right now. Ignore the fact that this is great. This is just like my image editing thing over here. But just imagine that like this over here is the top screen and that down there is the bottom screen. Ignore the fact that these are still the Sinnoh badges for my Pokemon Platinum playthrough because the badges are a massive pain in the butt to set up. I'm gonna be frank. Like I can do them when I know that there's like for sure a playthrough coming up. But for just testing purposes like this, I wasn't gonna set up the badges because they're a massive pain to get properly lined up and, you know, be able to set up my buttons so that I can, you know, click them and turn on the individual badges when they're obtained. But this was the thing, Bob, that I kind of came up with here. This was my idea with the same like 6 Pokemon thing over there, Pokemon Platinum. This is where badges would evidently go, have like an Harmonia thing down there. So that's what I was thinking of. I was giving it some thought there. So if we did wind up doing that, the layout would probably look something like that. But again, if I freaking dye my hair, it's gonna be decently pricey. I might be stuck in a place where they freaking judge me for doing that. And then follow your direction if you get its attention. Oh, cool. Well, it might be something that I'm stuck with longer than I expect to be stuck with it, because my hair is like very long, and if this full-on gets like recolored properly, at least if I did do it, it would be a story, you know. It would definitely be like a story about why it's green, but I'd probably also get like the funniest looks ever. But I mean, I am also trying to get over my social anxiety, so maybe having something to be constantly embarrassed about would be, you know, I don't know. You gonna notice this? Okay. You're gonna flip back up again, right? Okay, not in time. Not in time there. But yeah, so that's stuff that I've been debating about lately and whatnot. In terms of other stuff with my day, I, you know, helped finish up the painting and whatnot outside our place, repainting a bunch of stuff at the front, so that's looking like way nicer now. The place looks a lot newer. Well, this, oh, I can sort of do that. Oh, maybe I should do it like while you're, here. Maybe. Went over to my Oma's place earlier today to help water her plants and whatnot. Whoa, this away. I'm having breakfast over there because I had to head out early because I needed to take my dad to an appointment about his, where he was gonna get, like, knee dye injections. I don't know exactly how it works, but he needed to have, like, these injections into his, knees. And turns out the appointment wasn't actually today. Looks like there was a whole date mix-up thingamabob. So, and traffic today was absolutely insane going downtown for that. So, I don't know what was going on today. If there was like some sort of a sports game. It wasn't even rush hour. It was like the middle of the day. So, oh my good gracious. I'm so confused what I do here. But the traffic was insane. We were moving at like a snail's pace. So, I don't know what was going on here today, but there was something. Something or other was going on here today. Oh. I'm so confused right now. Yeah, no, I hope I make your playthrough Octo expansion. Look, if you ever do a multiplayer session, I'd love to make up for that. The practicing with the awkward non-meta weapons of the game lately. Grim Range Blaster is quite fun. I have no idea what that is. But I will believe that it's quite fun. Do I actually just have to make this jump? Maybe I like... Oh. Okay, yeah, it suddenly makes more sense now. I believe. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Goal! The goal! We hit it. This is great. Hi. How are you doing? Let's move the cable out of your way. Yeah, there you go. Good space for relaxing.